Hi everyone, Sharon here with Feel Good with Sharon TV and radio and TV. So I want to talk to you about wanting it bad enough. So how bad do you want it? I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So this is something that came to me concerning someone else, but it also applies to me. So you'll be able to relate to this for yourself and for someone around you perhaps. Like maybe you're wanting them to do something to help themselves and they're not doing it. They're making excuses or we'll get into that. So the bottom line is you have to want the new you, the new life, whatever it is, the new business, the new home, the new whatever, more than you want to complain about the current place you're in, your current circumstances. And I know I spoke about this before on another podcast, audio podcasts, or some of them are just audios and some of them are podcasts. That's why I say it that way. But you have to want it bad enough, more than you want to grieve about them gone, more than you want to be angry, more than you want to be idle. Sometimes we're just idle. Like some people will say, well, I don't think negative. I don't think positive, but I don't think negative. I don't think nothing, or I just think nothing or anything. But I want to say nothing in this case, because when you think nothing, guess what? You get nothing. Think negative, you get negative. Think positive, you get positive. So you have to be on purpose with your thoughts. And all of my teachings, audio, podcasts, videos are all centered around one thing. And that is reminding you of your power that is within you to change anything outside of you. It's all within each of us, the power to think. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. The power to speak. And even if you can't speak out loud, you speak to yourself silently, which is self-talk, which is also another way to say thinking. So you have a power within you to change anything, but you have to get in there and change the consistent story that you've been thinking or talking about or telling someone, telling yourself, telling everyone else. You have to change that. You have to want the new you, the new life, the new car, the new relationship, the new body, the new bank account, the new hair, the new nails, whatever it is. You have to want it more. You have to want them back more than you want to grieve them gone. And only you can do this. But once you grasp the power of what I'm saying, you'll run to do it. You'll want to do it. So let's say someone you know is dealing with an addiction, a sickness, a diagnosis, someone's died, someone is overweight. It doesn't matter what it is, from the smallest to the most extreme. You have two choices. You know, and the Bible tells us, choose this day whom you will serve. You have two choices. Or are you going to choose to focus on the thing that person is going through or went through and feel sad for them, feel bad for them? Your empathy for them overtakes your purpose to help them come out of that. And when I say that, that means you'll choose to think of them well, healthy, slim, successful. So you choose to look at them in your mind with your thoughts, the way you think about them, what you expect of them, what you say about them to yourself. You choose to put that on the way you want them to be. You want them to be well. You want them to be thriving, healthy, successful, alive, well, whatever it is, in love. You want that for them. This applies to you. Everything first applies to you. Let's just say that. There's something you're dealing with that you are choosing to look at the problem more than you are looking at the solution. So first, fix you. And then you can help someone else or help fix someone else. So if you're in this place where you go, I'm perfect, I don't have anything wrong, okay, then apply it to someone else. But it applies first to you and then to someone else. But think of that person or yourself or both the way you want them to be, the way you want to be. You have to want that story, that version, more than you want to complain about not getting the job, complain about your business not being down, or your business being down, your numbers being down, complain about your credit score, complain about the bills in the mail, complain about the guy, complain about your thighs, whatever it is. Stop it. Stop talking about it, thinking about it, complaining about it. Stop doing that self-talk, the recording in your head, the diagnosis for them for whoever, the fact that they're struggling with an addiction or dealing with some type of problem, or they're sick or dead or whatever it is, died, not dead. So what are you going to do? Continue to, some people go, oh, well, you're being mean or cold or whatever. No. When you choose not to wallow in that space or that place where they are in a bad place, in a crisis or suffering, you choose to see them differently, as healthy. You are helping them to come out of that. The same for yourself, the same for anyone. Don't focus on the current situation of your life or their life unless you want to have that repeated, like the movie Groundhog Day. It's just the same thing every day. Every day, the same movie over and over again. You know how the movie goes. You wake up, it's the same thing. You have to want to change it more than you want to wallow in it, more than you want to feel sorry for them, cry for them, complain about it, be mad about it. What do you want more? You have to want the real, the new, the best version of you, of them, more than you want to complain about everything wrong with them, everything wrong with you, everything wrong in the world. And that's just the bottom line. Earlier I did audio on if you continue to think that way, you're going to stay that way. This is just another way of saying that. You have to, but this is telling you why. You have to get your mind off of the self-pity and the hopelessness and despair and sadness and grief and anger and get over to this place of, I'm living my best life. That person is living their best life. Maybe they want to be married. They've always dealt with a jerk. She's married to the person of her dreams. He's ideal, or vice versa. Or maybe it's you. They live in a place, or they don't have a place. You want them to have their own place. They're living in a beautiful new home, ideal, perfect for them, just what they wished for, wanted. Now they're living in it. Same for you. They've lost the weight. Oh my gosh, they look so great. They are so healthy and thriving. They get up every day. They're active and energetic. Do you see what I mean? If they have an addiction, oh my gosh, she's like the old version of herself. She's totally, the best of her, the best I've ever seen. That's the thought. Those are the thoughts, Those are the thoughts you think about the person who is going through something, and or about yourself if you're dealing with something. You have to want the new story more than the current one. You have to give up the oh, woe is me, the sadness, the crying, the sadness. I know you're human, blah, blah, blah. Yes, but if you continue to do that, you will not change that. And what do you want more? Do you want them to be gone and you to be sad because that's what you should be because they're gone, or do you want to have them back? So you have to want to have them back more than you want to cry that they're gone. When you grasp that, when you get that, just repeat this, listen to this again. If I continue to cry about them gone or be sad about what they went through, I keep them in that place. I keep that story alive. I keep that reality going. But when I change that, when I change what they are doing now, how they are feeling now, do you see what I mean? Like, oh my, what are you talking about? She's doing great. She's at home. She's thriving. She's well. She's happy. She's, living her best life. That's the story you want for that person and for yourself. So those are the things the two choices you have to make every time the thought comes up for your life or that person's life of the current situation or the situation and the life you want to have for you and for them. You have to want it more. You have to want it more. You have to want it more. I keep saying it because the emotion of the moment, the temptation to give in to the, oh my God, I can't believe it, she's gone. Oh, I'm so sad. I can't believe he's such a jerk. Oh, I can't believe I can't pay my rent. I can't believe I'm on the bus, Gus. I mean, whatever it is, woe is me. Why does everyone else get everything they want? Why can't I lose weight? Why was I born this way? Why was it blah, 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 blah? Why? That just keeps it there. Put your attention on it. I heard someone say this, put your attention on it and it comes to you. Take your attention off of it and it goes away. That is that's profound. It's really great advice. As long as you keep your attention on being sad or mad or grieving or lonely or angry or whatever it may be, broke, fat, whatever it is, keep your attention there and you're going to keep that situation there. But if you get your attention off of that and put your attention on something else, healthy, happy, blessed, slim, energetic, fit, famous, successful, thriving, helping people, blessing people, doing good, that's going to be the thing you bring into your life. That's going to be your new life. And you have to want that new life more than you want to wallow in the why of the current life. For you, for them, for whoever. So this is very powerful. Most of these I try to keep pretty brief because there's really no reason to go on and on and on and on about it. Bottom line, you have to want it more. You have to want the car, the brand new car, more than you want to complain about riding the bus. You have to want to be naturally slim and fit without trying more than you want to complain about, I hate this diet, I don't want to give up bread. You have to want to be in a relationship with the perfect person for you, and you be the perfect person for them, more than you want to remember how much of a jerk he was or what he said or blah, blah, blah. You have to want them to be alive and well and healthy and thriving and fine and happy more than you want to grieve about them being gone. You have to want to live in the $3 million house with all your fancy whatevers and your 3 Mercedes and Maserati more than you want to complain about this teeny tiny apartment. You have to want your hair to be long and healthy and luscious more than you want to complain about this wig and I'm sick of wearing wigs. You get the idea? You have to want everything more. You have to want your body banging more than you want to complain about it being fat. You have to want it more. There's no other way around it. Choose this day. Which one of these two will you choose to focus on, to put your attention on? Because when you put your attention on it, it comes to you. When you take your attention off of it, it goes away. So take your attention off of grieving for the lost loved one, being angry because you didn't get the job or the guy ticked you off, being disappointed in yourself that you're fat. Take your attention off of that and be thrilled and excited and like, check me out. I am hot and smoking hot. My body is banging. Are you kidding me? I look and feel like I'm 18 again. So that's what you put your attention on. Oh no, they're doing great. They're at home. Though they got fine. They're better, whatever they were going through, they're fine. Oh my gosh, he's so great. He is so good to me. He is like a Prince Charming. He's always doing things for me, buying me gifts, taking me out, treats me like a queen, listens to me, all those things. You know what it is you want your ideal relationship to be, your lifestyle to be, your body to be, your family member to be. You know what you want. Put your attention on it being that way. And watch it come to you. Watch it become your reality. Watch it manifest faster than you ever thought possible. But you have to want it more. More than the old story. You have to want it more. So want it more, okay? When you fall asleep tonight, think on the things you want to be your reality instead of the things that are your current reality. Wake up tomorrow morning, do the same thing. Do it throughout the day, when you're vacuuming, when you're washing dishes, when you're taking a bath, when you're watching a YouTube video or whatever, or you're listening to a podcast. You can still be thinking about your ideal life, your dream life. I'm living my best life. Are you kidding me? I love my life. I have everything I ever wanted. I always get what I want. Think on those things rather than on the current things. And watch it happen. Watch it become your reality. Because when you put your attention on it, it comes to you. And when you take your attention off of the old life, it will go away. No matter how extreme, no matter how bad it seems, the grief of them gone will be over and it'll be just a dream. Okay? So there are no limits, remember, except the limits in your mind. That's what limits your life and your manifestations. In Genesis, remember, nothing shall be restrained from you, which you have imagined to do. I love that. Your outer world, simply a mirror, a reflection of your inner world. Keep thinking of the things you want, and it will reflect and become your reality. Think it on the inside, it shows up on the outside. Buddha says, as within, so without. Emerson says, man is what he thinks about all day long. And of course, in the Bible, it says, as a man thinketh in his heart. Hey, that's the man. So is he or she. So use this awesome power that God has given all of us and want your dream life more than your current life. You have to want it more. So much more that you're willing to eliminate or ignore the current situation or circumstances and put all of your attention, your focus, your energy, your intention, your thoughts, your words on your dream life. And it will become your real life, your current life in reality. It manifests and it happens every time. Okay, I'm going to go now. I will be back with more information, motivation, insight, tips, and teachings on how you can look good, live good, and feel good with me, Sharon, and Feel Good with Sharon TV. And remember, check me out on Feel Good Network on your Roku TV or smart TV with a Roku stick. Okay, have a great night. Bye.